Did you know that Barack Obama's net worth skyrocketed to $70 million after leaving office? From groundbreaking policies to high-profile deals, his post-presidency success has been nothing short of impressive. How did a community organizer turn into a global icon with a booming empire? Stick around and let's look into the fascinating life of the 44th President of the United States of America. Early life and rise. Barack Hussein Obama was born on August 4, 1961, in Honolulu, Hawaii. He holds the unique distinction of being the only U.S. president born outside the 48 mainland states. His mother, Ann Dunham, was a white American with deep European roots, including English, German, and Scottish heritage. His father, Barack Obama Sr., was a Kenyan student studying at the University of Hawaii when the two met. Their relationship, though short-lived, had a profound impact on Obama's identity. Growing up in a mixed-race family during the 1960s, Obama's early life was filled with contrasts and global influences. His mother's background provided him with an American perspective, while his father's roots connected him to Kenya and the broader African experience. The separation of his parents when Obama was just 2 years old pushed his mother to raise him as a single parent. She eventually remarried Lolo Sotoro, an Indonesian man, and the family moved to Indonesia when Obama was 6. He spent 4 years there, learning the ways of a new culture, experiencing life in Jakarta, and becoming fluent in Bahasa Indonesia. This period abroad exposed Obama to a world far removed from Hawaii, and it helped shape his understanding of the world's diverse cultures and perspectives. At the age of 10, Obama returned to Hawaii to live with his maternal grandparents. His mother stayed behind in Indonesia, but Obama would visit her during the summer. In Hawaii, Obama attended Punahou School, one of the top private schools in the state. It was here, amidst classmates of various ethnicities, that Obama began to grapple with questions of identity. He was a young man of mixed race, trying to find his place in a society that was often divided along racial lines. This experience would later influence much of his thinking and his approach to politics. Obama was a thoughtful and ambitious student, and his academic journey took him from Occidental College in Los Angeles to Columbia University in New York City. At Columbia, he majored in political science and focused on international relations. He graduated in 1983 with a growing sense of purpose. He was deeply interested in social issues and how they intersected with global power structures. But despite his solid academic performance, Obama wasn't immediately drawn to the corporate world. Instead, he found himself more interested in nonprofit work, something that would later shape his path in public service. After graduating, Obama moved to Chicago in the mid-1980s to take a job as a community organizer. In Chicago's South Side, Obama worked with church groups and community leaders to address issues like housing, job discrimination, and poor schools. So, in the early 1990s, Obama's experiences as a community organizer set the stage for his future in politics. He also began to realize that if he wanted to affect real change, he would need to take his work to a larger stage. In 1992, Obama entered Harvard Law School, where he quickly rose to prominence, becoming the first African-American president of the prestigious Harvard Law Review. But even as he pursued academic success, Obama never strayed far from his roots in community activism. He spent summers back in Chicago working on political campaigns and continuing his efforts to improve the lives of those around him. Presidential campaign. A pivotal moment in Obama's rise came in 2004 when he delivered a keynote address at the Democratic National Convention. His speech was electrifying. His message of unity, hope, and a new kind of politics struck a chord with the nation. That speech catapulted him into the national spotlight, turning him into a political rock star practically overnight. And then, in 2007, Barack Obama made a bold move that would change the course of history. He announced his candidacy for the U.S. presidency. At the time, few people saw him as a serious contender, especially given that he was going up against Hillary Clinton, who was widely seen as the Democratic frontrunner. But Obama's campaign was built on something powerful, a message of hope and change. But what made Obama's campaign stand out was not just his message, but the way he connected with the American people. His appeal wasn't rooted in a long political career or insider connections. Instead, he focused on the need for a more inclusive, progressive vision for the future. His campaign quickly gained momentum, fueled by grassroots support and unprecedented fundraising. Obama was able to tap into a new generation of voters who were energized by the prospect of change. This support helped him raise millions of dollars, allowing him to challenge Clinton in a way no one expected. By the time the 2008 Democratic primaries rolled around, Obama had firmly established himself as a serious contender. The battle between Obama and Hillary Clinton was fierce, with Clinton initially leading in the polls. But Obama's campaign, backed by his message of hope and change, continued to grow. His supporters rallied behind him, and Obama began to secure key victories. The primary battle was one for the history books, with both candidates fighting fiercely for the Democratic nomination. On November 4, 2008, Obama made history. He became the first African-American president of the United States. His win was a powerful moment for the nation. It symbolized a new era of possibilities in American politics. For many, Obama's election was more than just a political victory. It was a sign of progress, a break from the past, and a message that anything was possible. His victory was a beacon of hope for millions of Americans, especially those who had been excluded from the political process for so long. During his 2 terms in office, Obama passed landmark legislation, including the Affordable Care Act, which aimed to provide health insurance to millions of uninsured Americans. He also tackled issues like climate change, economic recovery, and social justice. Obama became not just a political leader, but a global icon, admired for his eloquence, intelligence, and ability to unite people across party lines. His presidency marked a significant shift in the way America viewed its role in the world. As Obama's legacy and politics grew, so did his influence in other areas, including the financial world. The doors that opened through his political career paved the way for what would become an incredibly successful post-presidency. As he stepped away from the political stage, Obama shifted his focus to a different kind of power, financial success. By 2025, Barack Obama's net worth is estimated at $70 million, a significant jump from his presidential salary of $400,000. This wealth didn't come from a single source, though. Instead, it's the result of multiple streams of income that have helped him build a financial empire since leaving the White House. A major contributor to Obama's wealth is his success as an author. His first book, Dreams from My Father, 1995, was a personal memoir that resonated with many, earning millions in royalties. It explored his complex identity as a biracial individual, offering readers a glimpse into his upbringing and personal journey. His follow-up, The Audacity of Hope, 2006, was an even bigger success, tapping into his political philosophy and vision for America's future. Both books did well in terms of sales, making Obama a staple on the bestseller lists. In 2020, Obama released A Promised Land, his presidential memoir, which added even more to his financial portfolio. The book quickly became a bestseller and further cemented his status as an influential voice in American politics and culture. Another key source of income for Obama comes from speaking engagements. His reputation as a former president and his global influence make him an in-demand speaker. He reportedly earns anywhere from $200,000 to $400,000 per event. And considering how often he speaks at conferences, universities, and corporate gatherings, the income from these engagements is a significant part of his financial success. Obama's ability to connect with audiences, his command of language, and his unique perspective on politics, leadership, and social issues all contribute to his ability to command such high fees. His speeches have been widely praised, and his words continue to inspire people around the world. In addition to writing and speaking, Obama has ventured into the world of business. One of his most high-profile business moves was his partnership with Netflix through his production company, Higher Ground Productions. In 2018, Obama signed a deal reportedly worth $50 million to produce content for the streaming platform. The deal gave Obama and his team the chance to create films, documentaries, and series that align with their values and storytelling style. Some of the most notable projects include the Oscar-winning documentary American Factory and the popular Our Great National Parks series. This partnership with Netflix not only added to Obama's wealth, but also allowed him to expand his influence in the entertainment industry. Obama's brand deals also play a big part in his financial success. One of the most notable partnerships he has is with Nike. As an endorsement partner, Obama's association with the iconic brand adds a considerable amount to his net worth. Nike is known for aligning with influential public figures, and Obama's association with them is part of a broader strategy to stay relevant and continue building his personal brand. After the end of his exclusive podcasting deal with Spotify, Obama pivoted to a new venture with Amazon-owned Audible in 2022. The Audible deal allowed Higher Ground Productions to create and distribute podcasts on a broader scale. This expanded Obama's media presence even further, tapping into the booming podcast industry. The deal not only boosted his financial portfolio, but also helped him reach new audiences, providing additional revenue from exclusive audio content. And with all this wealth came lifestyle, and Obama's taste for luxury and style became apparent in his real estate choices. Real estate. Barack Obama has made a significant investment in real estate when they purchased a stunning 6,892 square foot mansion on Martha's Vineyard for $11.75 million. Located on 29 acres of oceanfront land, the property offers the privacy and serenity they needed after years in the public eye. This mansion is more than just a place to live. It's a statement of success, blending luxury with an inviting, tranquil atmosphere. The sprawling estate offers the kind of peace and seclusion that is hard to come by for such high-profile figures. The home itself is a masterpiece, designed with world-class style and attention to detail. It features 7 spacious bedrooms and 8 bathrooms. Inside, you'll find design elements like double-height ceilings and large windows that bring in natural light, offering breathtaking panoramic views of Edgartown Great Pond. These design features create an open, airy feeling that makes the space feel even larger than it is. The home is the perfect balance of elegance and comfort, offering not just luxury, but a sense of calm that the Obamas have sought after years of public scrutiny. Outdoors, the mansion continues to impress. The backyard features a lawn that stretches all the way to the shore, providing a perfect setting for family gatherings or hosting guests. It's the kind of space where they can unwind and enjoy time away from the hustle of the world. The estate also has a large outdoor swimming pool and a hot tub, ideal for relaxing after a long day. There are multiple sitting areas scattered around the property, all overlooking the ocean, offering a peaceful retreat where the Obamas can enjoy their privacy while taking in the serene views. The property's design allows them to host lavish events or simply enjoy quiet moments in nature, whether it's watching the sunset over the water or spending time with family and friends. But the Obamas' real estate investments aren't limited to Martha's Vineyard. Back in 2000, before his political success, they also purchased a historic home in the Kenwood neighborhood of Chicago for $1.65 million. This 6,000 square foot property is a blend of classic charm and modern luxury. The house retains much of its original 1920s woodwork, giving it a timeless feel. The chef's kitchen, outfitted with a high-end Viking stove, is perfect for someone like Obama, who's passionate about healthy eating and family meals. The backyard is a peaceful oasis, featuring a pool that's surrounded by a magnificent 100-year-old magnolia tree. It's clear that this home was more than just an investment. It was a place where the Obamas could lay down roots and build their life together before their political rise. The Kenwood property became a central part of his life before moving to the White House. It was in this house that Barack wrote some of his earliest speeches and worked on projects that would eventually propel him to national and international prominence. As a man of luxury and taste, even his car collection reflects his style, sophistication, and commitment to both performance and sustainability. Car collection. One of his most iconic vehicles is a 2011 Bugatti Veyron, a hypercar that costs around $1.5 million. Known for its incredible performance, the Veyron can reach speeds of up to 250 miles per hour and has over 1,000 horsepower. It's a masterpiece of engineering built for those who appreciate cutting-edge technology and raw power. The Bugatti shows Obama's love for high-performance vehicles, and it stands out in his collection for its speed and prestige. But Obama's collection isn't all about speed and luxury. He also owns a 2019 Chevrolet Volt, a plug-in hybrid priced at around $40,000. The Volt is an eco-friendly choice, with an electric-only range of 53 miles. This car shows Obama's commitment to sustainability and clean energy, a cause he has long supported. While the Veyron represents power and thrill, the Volt reflects a more practical side of his personality. It's the kind of car that balances performance with environmental responsibility, making it a perfect fit for someone who advocates for climate action. Obama's car collection also includes a rare 1929 Bugatti Type 43 valued at about $2 million. This vintage sports car is a piece of automotive history, known for its supercharged 2.3-liter engine, which was groundbreaking for its time. The Bugatti Type 43 is a true collector's item, with its timeless design and engineering excellence. Owning such a rare piece of automotive history not only showcases Obama's love for luxury cars, but also his appreciation for craftsmanship and history. For those who appreciate classic American muscle cars, Obama's 1963 Chevrolet Corvette C2 is a standout. Valued at around $60,000, the Corvette C2 is a symbol of American automotive history. Its bold design and V8 engine make it a true classic, and it's a perfect example of Obama's roots and love for timeless cars. The Corvette C2 represents a piece of American pride, and its place in Obama's collection shows that he hasn't forgotten his love for his country's iconic designs. Obama's car collection is more than just a display of wealth. It reflects different sides of his personality. And beyond the cars and the houses, Obama's personal life has been integral to his public image, showing how family and relationships have influenced his personality too. Family life. Barack Obama's family has always been at the core of his identity. As he was raised primarily by his maternal grandmother, Madeline Dunham, after his parents' divorce, Obama's upbringing was shaped by her strength and wisdom. Madeline was a guiding force in his life, helping him navigate the complexities of his mixed-race background and the challenges of growing up with a father who was largely absent. Her influence was crucial in his early years, and Obama has spoken often about how she instilled in him the values of hard work, integrity, and resilience. In 1992, Obama married Michelle Robinson, a woman who would become an integral part of both his personal and professional life. Michelle, who was working as a lawyer when they met, was already an accomplished woman in her own right. Together, they formed a power couple that captivated the nation. Michelle's intelligence and dedication to social issues made her a strong partner, not just in their marriage, but also in Obama's political career. The couple's relationship is built on mutual respect and shared values, and they've always maintained a focus on their family, even amidst the public spotlight. Barack and Michelle have two daughters, Malia and Sasha, who grew up under intense media scrutiny. Despite the challenges that come with being children of the President of the United States, the Obamas have worked hard to shield their daughters from the public eye when possible. They have kept their children's lives as private as they could, emphasizing the importance of education, responsibility, and staying grounded. As the girls grew older, they attended private schools in Chicago and Washington, D.C., including the prestigious Sidwell Friends School, known for its rigorous academics and focus on social responsibility. But their family life wasn't without challenges. The Obamas faced personal heartache, including a miscarriage that Michelle experienced before they had Malia. The couple turned to in vitro fertilization, IVF, to have Sasha, a process that has been a deeply personal part of their journey. Michelle has spoken openly about the emotional toll of the process, but also about the joy that the births of their daughters brought. The Obamas have never shied away from sharing the ups and downs of their family life, making their journey relatable to millions of people who also face challenges in their own families. Obama's family tree is also as complex and diverse as his own story. On his father's side, Obama has roots in Kenya, where his father was born. On his mother's side, he has European ancestry, with traces back to Ireland and even Native American heritage. Beyond that, his family history contains distant connections to well-known figures like Jefferson Davis, the President of the Confederate States, and even former presidents like George W. Bush and Dick Cheney. These ties serve as a reminder of the unexpected intersections of history and how Obama's family represents a broader American narrative of complexity and diversity. While family has always been central to Obama's life, it's his passions and hobbies that keep him grounded, especially his love for sports. Love for sports. Barack Obama's passion for sports has been a constant thread throughout his life. Of all the sports he enjoys, basketball holds a special place in his heart. He played varsity basketball in high school and has continued to play pickup games well into his presidency and beyond. Basketball isn't just a hobby for Obama. It's a way for him to stay active, unwind, and connect with others. It's a sport he's loved since his younger years, and it serves as a healthy outlet for the stresses that come with his demanding life. In addition to playing basketball, Obama is a loyal fan of the Chicago White Sox. Growing up in Chicago, his support for the White Sox has been a lifelong commitment. As a fan, Obama has been vocal about his love for the team, often attending games and expressing his pride in being part of the South Side of Chicago's baseball culture. Beyond baseball, Obama also shows his support for the Chicago Bears, his hometown football team, and the Pittsburgh Steelers, which he has followed since childhood. His connection to these teams goes beyond the sports. They represent his roots and his ties to his community and the city of Chicago. But Obama's interests extend far beyond basketball or baseball. He also enjoys golfing, a hobby he has maintained for years. Golf offers him a way to relax, reflect, and disconnect from the demands of public life. Whether it's spending time on a golf course or simply being outdoors, Obama finds solace in these moments. His time outdoors allows him to recharge and maintain a healthy balance between his work and personal life. Whether it's a casual round of golf with friends or a quiet moment in nature, these activities help him stay grounded amidst the chaos of his busy schedule. For Obama, sports and hobbies serve as a way to keep him balanced. They offer a break from the spotlight and a chance to reconnect with his personal interests. These hobbies not only keep him healthy, but also give him the mental space he needs to continue his work as a global leader. As a figure who has both shaped and been shaped by his experiences, Obama's ongoing influence is undeniable. Influence and cultural aspect. When he took office in 2009, he became the first African-American president in U.S. history, a monumental moment that symbolized progress and possibility for millions of people across the globe. His leadership style and message of hope reached far beyond the borders of the United States, inspiring people worldwide. Obama's ability to connect with people from all walks of life, regardless of their race, nationality, or background, made him a global icon. What set Obama apart was his message of unity. In a time when division and polarization seemed to define much of American politics, Obama focused on bringing people together. His speeches were filled with calls for collective action, understanding, and compassion. His presidency gave many a renewed sense of faith in the political process and in the idea that change was not only possible but achievable. His charisma and commitment to justice turned him into a beacon of hope for millions, both in the U.S. and around the world. Even after his presidency ended, Obama's influence didn't fade. In fact, his impact has only grown. Since leaving the White House, he has continued to shape the world through his philanthropic efforts, most notably through the Obama Foundation. The foundation focuses on empowering young leaders across the globe, helping them create positive change in their communities. Through initiatives like the Obama Foundation Scholars Program and the My Brother's Keeper Alliance, Obama has worked to give young people the tools, resources, and mentorship they need to become leaders in their own right. Obama's story of overcoming adversity resonates deeply with many, especially the younger generation. His rise from a young man with a diverse background, facing challenges both personal and societal, to becoming the leader of the free world serves as a powerful example of resilience and determination. His life is a proof to the idea that success is possible, regardless of your starting point. His experience as an outsider, someone who didn't fit the typical political mold, has inspired countless individuals to pursue careers in public service, social justice, and leadership.